My name's Worthy Prince and I've lost over 13 stone in the last 14 months. Today, we're doing a UK grocery carnivore haul. Let's go. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at you. Today, guys, we're going to be doing a UK grocery haul on the carnivore lifestyle. I say lifestyle, not diet, because it's no longer a diet. It's now a fully fledged changed lifestyle, and I'm absolutely thriving doing it. Now, I done one of these videos a while ago, and I showed you guys kind of like what I would normally get in a week, and surprisingly, a lot of the comments on that video said, whoa, it's way cheaper over there than it was in the States and other places around the world, which was really surprising to see, to be honest. This week, though, I decided to go ahead and do something a little bit different, and that was basically try and do it on a bit more of a budget to see what I can kind of, try and get the price down a bit. That's the idea anyway. And let me know down in the comments, did I do very well for how much I spent? Let me know, guys. I love hearing your comments. Okay, let's get into this. So you can see behind me straight away, we can just look here. I've got a big packet of still water. There is 12 little mini bottles in there. So I've got lots of water there, plus a little bit more expensive, the Pellegrinos. I've got 6 1.5 litre bottles up there. You know your grocery shopping's going well when one of the most expensive items on your shopping list is the water. You'd think it would be the meat, wouldn't you? No, this is like £6.50 for 6 big bottles. So it's one of the most expensive things on the actual grocery haul today was the water. Crazy, right? How did water get so expensive? I mean, it just comes out the mountains, right? I don't know. Anyway, let's start off with one of my favorites. We're gonna bring this a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, starting off with my favorites, eggs. Now, in the UK, we don't really have labeling in the UK that says pasture raised. Ideally, that would be ideal, right? So I've had to do the best I can. And so with the best I can, I've got organic, free-range eggs. These were actually on offer this week. It was 6 for £2.50 or 2 packets for £4. So pretty good stuff. So yeah, there's the eggs. And normally I go for these other organic ones. They're like a pink box. And if you read the label inside, it does actually say pasture raised inside. So I don't know if these are pasture raised, but they are organic, free range. It was literally the best option they had available. So we got 6 eggs, 12 eggs, 24 eggs. You know what? I don't think 24 is enough. Let's get some more out the bag. Oh my God, there's more. Yes, I got 36 eggs. That sounds like a lot, but that'll get me for a week easy. These will be gone by next week. So yeah, 36 eggs. I know, it's a lot of eggs, right? And there's all these myths about eggs, that the fact that they give you constipation and they give you upset stomach and stuff. Now, I understand some people might be sensitive to eggs if you have allergies and stuff. Okay, fair enough. But listen, man, I've been eating a lot of eggs for the last 4 months and there's no constipation here. So yeah, it's just a myth. Eggs are a superfood. They have so many nutrients in them, especially the yolks. Very good. Okay, so this one I didn't need to get technically. I don't even know how much it costs. I have the receipt here. How much did this cost? I don't even know how much I spent on this. Okay, it was £1.70. Okay, that's not actually too bad. I decided to get myself some nice salt. I got some Malden sea salts, and these are sea salt flakes. So I don't even need to put these in the grinder. I'm gonna open up and take a look. I can actually pinch these and just like drop it straight onto my, oh wow, look at that. It looks like crushed snow. There you go. So I'm literally gonna just pinch that and just sprinkle it over my meat. So that's gonna be absolutely awesome. A nice little bag. That's how much I get for £1.70. If you guys have got any better options for salt, let me know down in the comments. I do sometimes get the pink Himalayan sea salt as well, but they don't have it in stock in this store, which is kind of annoying. Okay, on to another superfood, guys. I'm just trying to reach into my bag of goodies and get it for you. Okay, on to another superfood. Check this out. And this is the best one I can get in the store. If you've got, again, if you guys have got better options for me, maybe ordering online, maybe, let me know. But what I've got here is sardines. I know you're all going, oh my God, that looks so good. Yeah, these are spring water and sea salt. So ideally, I'd rather just have them with just spring water inside, and then I put the salt on. But no, these ones come with salt, so I don't really season these because they have salt with them. Maybe a little bit of seasoning. But these, I started frying them in butter. Oh my God, so good. Don't put them in your mincemeat. I'm talking from experience. I'm just letting you guys know. I cooked up some minced beef the other day, and I put some sardines in it because I thought, nutrition, let's go. Nah, it just wasn't good. Sardines mixed with minced beef, and nah, definitely have these on their own. I can't eat these with things. I fry them up and eat them, or I have them cold. I put a little bit of Frank's red hot sauce on the top of them. Boom, delicious. And yeah, full of loads of good things at your body. Don't ask me what the minerals and vitamins are. I don't know, but I know they're full of good stuff. So eat your sardines, guys. They're really good for you. Now, let's get into the beef. So I do try and, I mean, I'm not like lion. I'm not doing lion diet. I do eat other animals other than beef, but obviously beef is the majority of what I eat. So this week, we're going on a budget. So I decided to not go too crazy on the steaks, because that's what kind of ramps up the price. Don't get me wrong. I would love to eat Wagyu, panda massaged ribeye every single day, right? But yeah, it works out kind of expensive to do that. Something else you can do in the UK though, I mean, I went to Asda's, but something else you can do, you can go to, I think it's Lidl, and Lidl actually do grass-fed beef in there at a reasonable price, so that's pretty good. But anyway, I was in Asda's today, so, okay, let me show you. I did get 2 steaks. I can't go the whole week with no steak. Nah. I refuse. But anyway, check it out. We got 2 steaks. I've only got 2 this week. Here they are. And they are on offer. You can see there's a mouth-watering. Look how much fat's in that. Nice fatty cut of meat. Looks delicious. Beef ribeye steak. And these are 2 for £8. So I'm getting two ribeyes here for like $10. I think that's pretty good. And they're quite thick as well. I mean, look, you can see how thick that is. It's not like a little thin frying steak. That's a proper decent ribeye. I mean, it ain't no 2-inch thick thing like you see on some of these videos. But I mean, hey, it's actually quite a nice thickness. This one too. Quite a nice thickness to it. It's about 1 inch thick. And that's more than enough. And like, I can have this with maybe some eggs, or I didn't buy no shrimp this week because we're doing a budget week this week. Shrimp gets quite expensive. But anyway, 2 for £8, 2 for $10, 2 ribeye steaks. You can't go wrong with that. And then I'll get to some more beef in a second. Before I get some more beef, I got a really good deal today, guys. Look at this. Big packet of wild caught salmon. And this here, right? Wild is very, very important. Because if you just get normal salmon, like that's not wild, like farm caught salmon, like a lot of the farm salmon, the human beings have intervened. They start feeding the salmon what they want to feed them. So they'll feed them colorful, like dyes and plastics and all sorts of nasty things that you don't want inside the fish, because that goes into the meat of the fish, right? And then when they actually farm the fish, it doesn't look pink. So they put food color in, or food dye into it to make it have that pink color. Whereas wild caught salmon actually looks pink in its natural form because it's wild. And this actually says on the pack, it actually says that it's caught from the Pacific Ocean. So yeah, really, really nice. In fact, I'm going to open this just if I can. Wait a minute. There we go. I want to show you what they look like. Let me get a couple of these fillets. I'll get a fillet out. Look how nice this is. It comes in little pre-packed, vacuum sealed salmon packets. And you can see, look, it looks absolutely beautiful. Lovely. So all I do is I just open my packet. I get like 2 of these out like that. Then because they're individually wrapped, there's no mess or anything, right? I get 2 of these out like that. I shove them in the fridge the night before or in the afternoon. The next morning, these things are completely defrosted. And then all I do is I just put them straight into my air fryer for like 6 minutes on 200, and boom, I've got some crispy skinned, deliciously succulent salmon. And I'll cook up some scrambled eggs or some boiled eggs or whatever I fancy egg-wise. I kind of mix up how I cook my eggs. We'll then put that with it. And I have salmon and eggs in the morning. Beautiful breakfast. And like, I don't like having bacon every single morning, right? So I substitute in for wild caught salmon, and it is like absolutely game changer. I love it. Okay, that's the salmon. We're going to go back and talk about beef. So I tell you what, Asda's are coming in POG at the moment with some of their things. And I'm going to grab all this out of here so I can show you. Now, for the last few months I've been carnivore, and just so you know, I started carnivore on the 3rd of October, so I've been carnivore for like, what, 4.5 months now? So the only ground beef that Asda's do in the UK was like a 12% fat one. It was like a steak mince. I mean, it tasted alright, but it didn't have nowhere near enough fat. I was having to cook it and then like put butter in with my steak, so I had to get the fat content up, right? And then like, other than that, the only other stuff they had was like a 5% lean steak. They did have one that was 18%, but it was mixed. It was beef and pork. I didn't want that. And so there wasn't really good options. And here's the weird thing that I don't understand. Can someone explain this in the comments to me, please? I goes in there today, right? And I found some 80-20 ratio ground beef, which is the perfect ratio, right? And it came in this packet, which says 60% less packaging. It's on their everyday value range, and cost-wise for that, and this is a pound. It's 500 grams. It's a pound of ground beef. Okay, 80-20. This was £2.49 for a pound of ground beef, which in dollars is like what, like $3.20 a pound? That's how cheap that is. £2.50 a pound. Whereas the lower fat content stuff, the lean stuff, like the steak mince that's like 3% fat or 5% or 12%, that's like $3.75, £5 a pound. It's more expensive for the more unhealthy, well, I mean, no meat's unhealthy, but you know what I'm trying to say though? It's actually more expensive for the lower fat content. Why? You want the fat. So I don't understand why the lower fat content mince is like the premium, and the higher fat content mince, which is what we want because yum, it's cheaper. But I mean, hey, until they realize they're making a mistake, it's a win for us. So there we go. Anyway, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pounds. 5 pounds of ground beef. And that £5 cost me £2.50 a pound. So we're talking £12.50. £12.50 for 5 pounds of ground beef, which is about $15, 15 US dollars. Is that pretty good? 15 US dollars for 5 pounds of ground beef. I think that's a bit of a win, to be honest with you. I mean, let me know again down in the comments what you think. I nearly dropped my meat. But yeah, no, it's pretty good stuff. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, here comes another premium thing. Now, look, I know you purists out there are going to be like, you shouldn't be having that. But listen, all right, I'm 99.99% purist, but unfortunately, coffee. I'm sorry, it has to be done. I bought myself a big pot of this Douwe Egberts Pure Indulgence level 4 strength coffee. It's so good. Black coffee in the morning. I probably drink like two, maybe 3 cups of black coffee a day. More so 2. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. I try not to drink it too late at night as I don't sleep. But this was £6.50. Coffee's getting expensive, I'm telling you. So yeah, £6.50 for a big, massive pot of Douwe Egberts. There is cheaper options, but Douwe Egberts is really, really nice. So I love that coffee. So that's my little indulgence for the week. A little bit of black coffee. Okay, there is one other ingredient. We can't do a carnivore grocery shop without this. Butter. So we got ourselves some butter. I normally buy 2. I only bought 1 because I know I don't need to substitute this butter in on my ground beef because the ground beef is the perfect 80-20 ratio. I've just got some butter to go with my eggs to fry my sardines. If I get hungry, we'll bite a bit off. You know how it goes, right? So there we go. We got that. Now, bacon is something I'm not eating bacon every day. And the reason I'm not eating bacon every day is because I don't want all the nitrates. So that's why I have a lot of salmon for breakfast in the mornings. But I do like bacon, of course, right? Who doesn't like bacon? So anyway, there's the bacon. And I bought the everyday value bacon. I know. I decided to go cheap on this. This was really cheap. Let me look at my receipt for this bacon. Bacon was £1.45. So it's probably under $2. And there's a good amount of bacon in there for under $2. There's probably like 8 rashers in there. So I'll probably get like a couple of breakfasts out of that, which is really, really nice. So I have the salmon, and then days I'm not having salmon, I'll just cook up some bacon and eggs in the morning. Keep refrigerated, store it. Ingredients, there it is. Okay, so you can see at the top, I don't know if you can be able to see this. I'm gonna try and zoom it right in for you guys. Oh, you can see it, there you go. Ingredients. Oh shit. Pork 87%, water, salt, and then you've got preservatives, and that's why I don't like eating too much bacon. Sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate, and antitoxidant, which is sodium ascorbate. I don't like eating food that has chemical names on it, and bacon is the only thing that's in my carnivore diet right now, or lifestyle, that's got all these chemicals in it, these preservatives. It's very, very difficult to find bacon in the UK that doesn't have these nitrates in it. The only thing I can think of is to try and import it from Denmark, and it doesn't come with this pinky color. You know what I mean? The bacon in Denmark that doesn't have the nitrates, it's like a gray color. But like, I would get it from Denmark, but importing bacon in from another country is kind of difficult here in the UK. I did look, and it's just a pain. So I have to have some, you know, stuff that's been made in a lab, unfortunately, in my bacon. But I have reduced it. I was eating bacon every single day. Because of this simple fact that the nitrates, I've decided to reduce it to just one packet like that, and I have that once a week. I also really, really enjoy pork belly. I love pork belly. It's one of my favorite cuts of meat. I normally cook it in a big saucepan or boil it and get it all nice and soft, and then I put it in the oven and roast it and then finish it off in the oven, and it's just absolutely delicious. This was £4.92, so it's about $5.50, $6 almost. And I get 4 big chunky slices of pork belly. It's a very cheap cut. It's a lot of meat, it's a lot of food for a very small amount of money. So yeah, budget here. Great choice to go for if you're looking for meat on a budget. We're going to be diving into a nice big packet of chicken wings. Yes! Banging! I love it, man. These chicken wings, I just put some sea salt over the top of them. I whack them in the air fryer for about 22 minutes. And they come out juicy and tender, and I'm getting hungry even thinking about it. I mean, these chicken wings look amazing, and I love having these because I can cook up a pound of ground beef and have that, and I can put like 3 or 4 chicken wings in the air fryer and just substitute in with the mince on a meal. It just adds a bit of volume to your meal. They've got the skin on, so if you're eating chicken, always get it with the skin because that's going to give you some extra fat content, which is awesome. So yeah, and the price of these chicken wings are so cheap, guys, like beyond cheap. These chicken wings, where are they? No. Chicken belly slices, chicken, there it is. This chicken was £2.40. £2.40 for a absolute bunch of chicken wings for £2.40. It's like $3. So good, so good. And that pretty much concludes my grocery haul. So as far as how much all this cost, yeah. You know, we had the water, don't forget, the water's all behind me. We got the water, and then we got the salmon, you know, again, that salmon was £12, by the way. So that's about $15. That's one of the more expensive items I got, but it was 10 fillets. So it's pretty good when you think about that. Coffee, sardines, salt, all the eggs, the ground beef, the bacon, the chicken, all this stuff. Okay. This came in at £75. £75. And that's actually a lot cheaper than what it normally comes in at. If I buy steaks, it's somewhere up to like £100 for the actual shop. But by just limiting the steaks and substituting in for a solid amount of ground beef, I've managed to reduce it by pretty much £25. So £75 for all of this. Dollars wise, that's probably like £75. That's probably like $100, almost $100. Maybe $90 to $100 worth of food here. So yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that as far as a weekly shop goes. I think it's pretty good. I'm really happy. I'm gonna look forward to eating it. I'm coming off the back of a 5-day water fast today. I haven't eaten anything since last Sunday, and I am feeling peckish. So I'm gonna finish this video, and I'm gonna go and cook myself a pound of ground beef and some of these delicious chicken wings, and enjoy a good munch. But yeah, that's basically my grocery haul for the UK. It's a little bit of a budget one. Like I said, one last thing I will add is I could probably make this cheaper. I definitely could make this cheaper if I didn't get coffee, if I didn't get the salts maybe. Oh no, the salt's important. I don't know, the coffee was £6. Maybe the salmon. Maybe I could reduce the salmon down, get the smaller pack for maybe £4 and just don't get no coffee. I'd probably knock like another 10 quid off, get it down to like 65. But yeah, I don't really know how I can get it any cheaper than this. So I really kind of went budget on this one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this UK budget carnivore grocery haul. If you did, don't forget to press the like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe because I do come up with little updates on how my carnivore lifestyle is going. Like I said, I've been doing it for 4.5 months and I am absolutely thriving. I've lost 13 stone since January 2023. I've been carnivore since October 2023. I'm continuing to lose weight, be healthy, feeling absolutely fantastic. Love it. Let's go, baby. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, everyone. And of course, peace out.